Little history. The idea of linking to Mediterranean by navigable waterway date back to the antiquity, but it was from 16th century onward that the French king had to establish a river connection. Until now, all approaches had stumbled on the water supply of the structure. During the regime of Louis XIV, Pierre-Paul Riquet, born in Béziers in 1604, was a farmer of the Gabelle and settled near Revel. It was while crossing the back mountains that he learned to know the numerous streams passing through, and he then found the key to the enigma named the filling of the canal by the union of main torrents in the same reservoir, that of St. Ironwood. In 1662, Pierre-Paul Riquet presented to Colbert, minister of Louis XIV, his project of canal. During almost 4 years, visit and expertise followed one another. It is in October 1666 that a royal edict authorized the beginning of the digging work. Theirs began in 1667 and lasted 14 years, mobilizing 12,000 heads. At the time of the wage, a man counted for a head, while 3 women counted for 2 heads. 2 men were worth 3 women. This means that 12,000 to 15,000 people worked at the construction of this canal. Riquet will swallow up his fortune and will not see work completed since he died in October 1680, 6 months before completed launch of the 240 kilometers connecting Toulouse to the entrance of the Étang de Tours. The Canal du Midi required the construction of nearly 350 works of art, 64 locks, including 9 locks of Fontaine, 130 bridge, 55 aqueducts, 1 canal bridge, that of Répudure, the first example built in France in 1676. We must add the lock of house, the stables, the chapels, mills, and other ancillary buildings. The average width of the channel is 20 meters at the surface and 5 to 10 meters at the bottom, for the depth of 2 meters. 45,000 trees were planted on the bank of the canal. They had to help support the banks thanks to their roots, but also to provide wood for constructions of different structure. Many installations were made after the death of Riquet. The Canal de la Robine via Narbonne and Port-la-Nouvelle was built between 1777 and 1789. The Canal Latéral to the Garonne between 1830 and 1856. His descendants completed their work and continued to manage the Royal Canal in Languedoc until French Revolution, when the canal took its current name of Canal du Midi. The canal flourished until the arrival of railway in the second half of the 19th century, and it was the Compagnie des Chemins de Fer which took the canal for hire before it was bought by the state. Passenger traffic was soon destroyed and freight traffic continued until 1970, before disappearing completely in 1985. Thanks to the development of river tourism, the Canal du Midi is now a major activity and was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1996. It is owned by the state, which has entrusted its management to Waterways of France.